Hello students, today I am going to start with the question number 6 of exercise 4.3. The chapter is pair of straight length of 12th standard. So the question is find the value of k if the following equation represent a pair of lines, that is 3x square plus 10xy plus 3y square plus 16y plus k is equals to 0. Now the given equation is this one, so we have to compare this equation with the general second degree equation in x and y, so which is nothing but x square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. Now comparing these two equations, we get a is equals to 3, 2h is equals to 10, so h is equals to 5, b is equals to 3, 2g is equals to 16, so g is equals to 2gx is equals to, there is no x quantity, so 2g is equals to 0, and 2f is equals to 16, so the value of f is 8 and k is equals to c. So remember that while comparing these two, you have to compare with the similar terms. So since there is no x terms, so the value of 2g is 0 and 2f is equals to 16. Now since the given equation represent a pair of lines, it satisfies the condition, that is abc plus 2fgh minus f square minus bg square minus ch square is equals to 0. Now we have to put down all these values, that is a, b, c, f, g, h here, and which is equals to 0. Now by solving this, we will get that is minus 16k is equals to 192, so k is equals to minus 12. So this is the value of k. Now the second example from the same question, that is from question number 6, second and third example you have to solve by the same method. Now we are going to start with the question number 7. So find p and q if the equation px square minus 8xy plus 3y square plus 14x plus 2y plus q is equals to 0 represent a pair of perpendicular lines. Now see, the given equation represent a pair of lines to each other, so the coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square is equals to 0. So this is the condition for the perpendicular lines, that is coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square is equals to 0. So the coefficient of x square, here the coefficient of x square is p and coefficient of y square is 3. So p plus 3 is equals to 0. So here we get the value of p is equals to minus 3. Now we have to put down this value of p is equals to minus 3 in the given equation. So your given equation is px square minus 8xy plus 3y square plus 14x plus 2y plus q is equals to 0. So now put down this value, that is p is equals to minus 3 here. So you will get the same equation, instead the value of p is minus 3. You have to put down this value. Now since this equation represent a pair of perpendicular lines, so we have to compare this equation with the general homogeneous equation, that is general second degree equation in x and y. So this is the general second degree equation, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. Now compare these two equations, you will get the value of a, h, b, g, f and c, that is q. So given equation represent a pair of lines, so it satisfies this condition, that is abc plus 2fgh minus f square minus bg square minus ch square is equals to 0. Now the values which you find, that is a, b, c, f, g, h, we have to put down this value in this equation, and by solving this we will get the value of q, that is minus 8. Now we are going to start with the question number 8. So find p and q if the equation 2x square plus 8xy plus py square plus qx plus 2y minus 15 is equals to 0 represent a pair of parallel lines. So your given equation is 2x square plus 8xy plus py square plus qx plus 2y minus 15 is equals to 0. So this example, that is question number 8 and question number 7, both are already same. The only change is in this equation, or in this question we ask about the perpendicular lines, and in this example they are the parallel lines. So comparing with the again the general second degree equation, you will get the values of A, H, B, Q, F and C. And since the lines are parallel, so what is the condition for the parallel line? That is H square is equals to AB. So what is the value of H? H is 4, so 4 square is equals to A is 2, and the value of B is P. So by putting this value, you will get the value of P, that is P is equals to 8. Since B and P are same, so both the values, that is B and P, having the same value, that is 8. And given equation represent a pair of lines, so it also satisfies this condition, that is ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CS square is equals to 0. So again we have to put down these values here. So the value of A is 2, next B is 8. Here we find out the value of B, that is the value of B and P are the same, that is 8. C is minus 15, here we solve it, and the remaining values we have to place same way, and by solving this we get, that is minus 2q square plus 4q minus 2 is equals to 0. So minus 2 we take common here, and so in bracket we will get q square minus 2q plus 1 is equals to 0. So we move this minus 2 to this side, so it will become 0. So q square minus 2q plus 1 is equals to 0. Actually it is a perfect square of q minus 1 bracket square. Again taking the square root of both sides, we will get q minus 1 is equals to 0. So q is equals to 1. Now the next question, that is question number 9. So this is one of the most important question, that is, and it will be asked for 4 marks in your exam. So equation of pair of opposite sides of a parallelogram are x square minus 7x plus 6 is equals to 0 and y square minus 14y plus 40 is equals to 0. Then find the joint equation of its diagonals. So just I draw here the rough figure of a parallelogram. Suppose ABCD is a parallelogram, and so the combined equation of the opposite sides. Now see the opposite sides. So opposite sides are AB and CD, these are the opposite sides, and next one are the AD and BC. So we divide this equation in this example in these two parts. So first we taking the combined equation of these two opposite sides, that is AB and CD, which we are given, that is x square minus 7x plus 6 is equals to 0. And we are going to find out the separate equation of these two, of this equation. So the factors of 6 are 6 ones are, so by solving this we get these two brackets, that is x minus 6 and x minus 1 is equals to 0. So these are the two separate equations of this line. Now the equation of AB, so there are two lines, that is AB and CD. So we consider that the equation of AB is x minus 1 and equation of CD is x minus 6. So by removing this bracket we will get, that is x minus 1 is equals to 0 means x is equals to 1, that is equation of AB is x is equal to 1 and equation of CD is x is equals to 6. Similarly we have to solve this combined equation for the opposite sides of AD and BC. So both are same. Now compare these two. Now the combined equation of these sides, that is AD and BC, is y square minus 14y plus 40 is equals to 0. Now we are going to find out the separate equation of these two. So this equation, so the factors of 40 whose addition is 14 is 10 and 4. So we get the two equations, that is y minus 10 and y minus 4. Side by side you have to compare both these parts. So y minus 10 and y minus 4, these are the separate equations of this one. So we consider that let the equation of AD is y minus 10 and equation of BC is y minus 4. So equation of AD will get, that is y is equals to 10 and equation of BC is equals to y is equals to 4. So with this all information we are going to draw a figure of this example. So see the figure first. Now we just find out that is the equation of this line, that is first line, that is AB, is x is equals to 1. So we draw here the line that is x is equals to 1. Equation of CD is x is equals to 6. So we draw here the figure, that is we have to draw a rough, that is first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So x is equals to 6. This line is of the CD. Same way we have to draw the line for BC, that is y is equals to 4, and equation of AD is y is equals to 10, and we just plot these points here. So coordinates of A, see here the coordinates of A is 1, that is it passes, the x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 10. So A is 1, 10. Next B is also same, that is x coordinate is 1 and here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Coordinates of B are 1, 4. Similarly we find the coordinates of C and D. Hence we find here the coordinates of A, B, C, D, that is 1, 10, 1, 4, 6, 4 and 6, 10. So now what we have to find out in this example, we have to find out the equations of diagonals. So the diagonal is AC and the second diagonal is BD. So the equation of AC, now we are going to find out the equation for AC. Here we get the 2 points. So using the 2-point formula. So what is the 2-point formula? That is y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equals to y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. Or we can also write this formula like this one, that is y minus y1 upon y1 minus y2 is equals to x minus x1 upon x1 minus x2. Now we are going to find out the equations of the two diagonals. So first diagonal is AC and second diagonal is BD. Again we solve this equation simultaneously. For AC we have to use this part, and for BD we have to use this part. So AC, so there are 2 points, that is coordinates of A are 1, 10, C is 6, 4. So putting all these value in this equation, and by solving we get the equation, that is 6x plus 5y minus 56 is equals to 0. So you have to solve this calculation, you will get this answer. Similarly for BD we have to use the same formula, that is 2-point formula, and by putting the values, that is x1, y1, x2, y2, you will, by solving will get the equation, that is 6x minus 5y plus 14 is equals to 0. So these are the two separate equations. Now we are going to find out the joint equation of the diagonals. So considering that this is u and this is v, so u into v is equals to 0 is the combined equation or joint equation. So in first bracket 6x plus 5y minus 56, and in second bracket 6x minus 5y plus 14 is equals to 0. And now by taking the product of these two, you will get the answer, that is 336x square minus 25y square minus 252x plus 350y minus 784 is equals to 0. And now this is the end of this chapter, that is pair of straight line. In next lecture we will see the new chapter. Thank you.